Hey guys, welcome back into Five Nights at Freddy's, the new theories, and Ultimate Custom Night that has been released 5 days ago. 5 days. Yeah. Um, what a surprise. Scott released it early, which I wasn't surprised, but after watching Delco's video, and also reading The Fourth Closet, which is almost done with-ish, got a little bit halfway done. But today I want to talk about, this is a major spoiler, just throwing that out. Major spoiler, but we're going to talk about how William Afton, so after just leave the stream or the video when this is uploaded, how William Afton escapes Springtrap, somehow lives, and baby taking care of him in the book. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that because Jessica gets kidnapped, or him and John, her and John go to baby's pizza, and they have to what's it called? Have to survive, or I guess, or like try to figure out something, and Jessica gets kidnapped. I think it was a little bit more of them, but most of them were in the car, talking through walkie-talkies, and Jessica gets kidnapped, and she's talking to the fake Charlie, which is Baby. If y'all didn't know, the little tuners, as y'all know from Sister Location, she can do that. She can change her voice, she can change all that. Now we know she can change her entire appearance. Because we knew she can change her voice just like Inner did to Baby, but now we have this. We also get more confirmation later in the chapter because then as she's telling the story of how this great man just comes out and I don't know, just is her father that she never got to be, and Charlie was her biological father, not her mechanical father, aka like created the animatronics. Um, but we have a thing. We learn as she's telling the story, someone walks into the door, well, rolls in, and the voice sounded familiar. She turns around, and it's a bald dude. But well, I kind of skipped the entire part where she goes and sees Springtrap laying there on the floor. But that as she does that, she turns around and says Dave, and she's like, "That's not." And he says, "That's not my name. It's William Afton." And then he goes through how he survived what happened into the Twisted Ones, what happened to him during that book. Towards the end, as y'all know, him and Charlie got into a big fight. There's my I Survived 5 Nights at Freddy's poster. How they survived in that book, how Charlie got kidnapped by her grandma or her aunt, and then she did some, I don't even know what to call it, where she literally climbed on the wall, jumped onto the ceiling like a spider, and then jumped onto her aunt and ripped her stomach open. Yeah, it's gory. But continuing, that's probably the worst part in the book. But later on in that, after they find the real Charlie, William Afton comes out this wheelchair and like, I'm alive. And this can, well, and he also says, and later on after she tells how he doesn't really tell how he survived and got out, but right before he drops the bomb and is like, this is how I survived. Um, well, a little bit after he tells her that all the children he killed was because he knew this was going to happen, which was kind of surprising. I don't know how he knew, but he did. He knew that this was going to happen, so he murdered the children and all the other ones. One, two, yeah, he did in 2, 6, no, 5, and then and he took all those kids and he hid them under Circus Baby's pizza. And after that, he put them and contained them for what he knew after he got spring-trapped, which I guess that's what we're calling it now, when all the spring locks failed and cut into his body. he used the organs from those kids to replace his organs, which is kind of gross. And he still has mechanical parts in him. But as baby is getting one of the organs from the children to do an organ transplant, she grabs the wrong organ, and he screams, "Elizabeth, stop and come back here now," which confirms that Elizabeth, uh, Henry's daughter, or William Afton's daughter, which one of the two, I can't remember, is confirmed as baby. So now we know that. That is a fact. So now we know that this links up to the games where baby is Elizabeth, and that all this happened. Also, in Ultimate Custom Night, we have the Fredbear jump scare and the mumbling. We have the Old Man Consequences and Dave William Afton getting spring trapped, and you hear his screams. And then we also have the puppet talks. And it's a girl, which we all thought in theory, but now it's confirmed. But she's not in Ladies' Night, which is kind of confusing, but it's her soul. But, when we were theorizing about it, and then when we sped up the Old Man Consequences up, it was like, I hate Mike, and all this, that he was like screaming in pain, because I mean he literally just got spring trapped, which was kind of crazy, which I don't think that's what it is. I think is he hates Mike and Henry for what they have done to him, because Mike is Michael Afton has killed himself in the fire. I believe that this is the fire. I don't believe that he's getting spring trapped. I believe the fire in FNAF 6, which apparently ended all, which I was kind of confused, which wouldn't tie up with the books. That's one of the loose ends, that William Afton's still alive and not in Springtrap. But when he's screaming in the Old Man Consequences thing, that is him. That's his reaction. It's not him getting Springtrapped. It's him screaming, getting burned. Makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm going to touch base on the Fnanimes, which was horrible. I don't know why Scott was like, people love anime, don't get that infinite. And so, as we are watching these, we really don't understand what the Freddy, Foxy, Mangle thingamajig is, which is kind of confusing, because the first one reminded me of Naruto with the frog right next to him. I was like, that looks a lot like Naruto. And so as we are watching this, we see a lot of references to breakfast, humiliation, all these different types of stuff that Freddy keeps failing, but Foxy keeps winning. Now let me hear y'all thoughts on that, and I'm going to wrap this up really quickly because my phone is crashing a little. Toy Chica in high school years, the yandere simulator of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now we have, she goes and murders them all, which is kind of like William Afton in the bit. But I think this is a new story of Michael Afton, or Michael Schmitz. This is his story, but as Toy Chica, or whoever Toy Chica is in FNAF 2, this is how this is going to play out. So, I want to hear y'all thoughts on the Toy Chica, and that's all I really have. Now, the William Afton thing, I'm still really confused about how he can come out of the suit in the book with Baby, which I think is going to tie it up in the end. I'm not almost done, but this is going to have a part 2 after I finish the book, and we reveal some more stuff in Ultimate Custom Night, as someone will eventually beat 50-20 mode, and the Freddy cutscene, I'm still here, and it's me, which we still have not decoded, which after that comes out, I will figure out how to piece all this together. So this is part 1 of a summary of the recent FNAF lore, and I hope I will see y'all later. Cha-cha. Bye. That was a voice crack, but saw. Bye.